Hello folks, this is No Face Plays and I'm playing Final Fantasy VII. Now, before we continue on in the game, I just need to explain something. I had to replay the segment from the beginning of the train graveyard to this point, because what I did was, I'm going to start making backup save files from now on so then this doesn't happen again. So there's no need to worry after this. But I had to re-record this because this video that I'm recording right now is actually a re-record, because what happened was, it's happened before where I thought I was recording but I really wasn't. Yeah, that's basically what happened again. But yeah, anyways, last time we went through some of the Shinra Building and now we're gonna continue on. First thing we want to do real quick is investigate this soda machine over here. Take one to restore your energy. Shinra Gym health drink. Okay, let's try it. And nothing happened. Great, it failed. Perfect. Let's bang on it. Sir, what are you doing? No violence here, please. No violence? This is a freaking... Did you not hear all the commotion downstairs? We've been, like, invading this place, basically. But yeah, one thing I didn't do that I did last time was steal that weapon for Aerith. If you guys remember, I stole a weapon for Aerith called the Striking Staff, I think it was called. And I didn't do that this time around, I forgot to. But it's fine. So yeah, you get these items from the lockers. You get first one from here, second one from here, and then the third one you get from here. It's a megaphone. You can't get it yet, but later in the game there will be a point where you can get it. And it's for a certain character. Anyways, let's move up to the 65th floor. Now this video might be a little shorter than the other videos because once I get to a certain spot, I'll want to grind a little bit just to get... If you remember in the one video, I showed you guys how to steal carbon bangles for people. I don't think... Right now I don't have any. But I showed you who to steal carbon bangles from. I need to do that again. And then I need to steal a sword for Cloud. I'll explain to you guys where to get it so I don't have to show it on camera. Alright, so in this room we have to go into here to find a Midgar model. It looks like it's kind of broken up, so we have to go find the parts for the Midgar model. The first one is right up here. And you have to do it in a certain order. I mean, well, you could do it in any order you want, but really, the chest only lets you open them in a certain order. You could put the pieces in any order you want. It doesn't matter what order you put the pieces in. So, let's get this piece over here. It's the next one. You go back in. I wish it didn't do that little loading screen every time I went into the room. It's kind of annoying. But, you know, whatever. It is an older game, so you take what you can get. Then it's this chest. Go put that in. Now, you can get into battles in this area, so be careful. Well, you don't have to be careful. It's not like the battles are that tough. As long as you did a bit of leveling here and there. Yeah, if you're around my level 14 or 15, you should be fine. That's the last one. Well, not the last one, but the last one in the main rooms. And then there's one in this room that's way up in this one area. There we go. You go way up here. And it's right here. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking, oh, what about that chest? But we'll be able to open that once we get all the Midgar parts in. Oh, look at these guys. Ooh. They're weak to lightning, so a bolt would be a good thing to shock them with, if you know what I'm saying. Haha, get it? Shocking, isn't it? Wow, that didn't do a lot. It actually does more damage to them individually than it does to them all separately like that. I mean, it's still good to use it on all of them like that because it does good damage, but Not nearly as much as it would do individually. Individually, it would do a little bit over 100 damage, so just think about that whenever you cast lightning. But it's not a big deal. There it is, the last Midgar part. Let's go put that into the Midgar model, and we will be done with this area. There you go. You know, I was upset at first when I realized I had to re-record all this crap and go through all that train graveyard crap. But you know, when I actually grit my teeth and just kind of did it, it wasn't really that bad, honestly. Like it seems bad at first. I think this is like for everybody. It always seems bad at first, but once you actually get into it and you know, start, you know, actually doing the thing that you thought would be so bad, it's actually not as bad as you thought it would be. You know what I mean? And we get the keycard 66, so we can go up to the next floor. Oh, look at that. If you see in the corner here, all the major Shinra guys are meeting up. So we gotta find a way to get into that room, or because this door is locked, we can't get through there. So we have to find a way to at least observe what they're doing. Maybe here in the bathroom will show us the answer. Yeah, we want to climb up here. Go on and climb up, Cloud. Bam. You crawl through the vent here, and you can see what they're up to. Took me a little while to figure out that I had to go up here, because I would try to talk to everybody first to get the next keycard. Keycord. Jeez, that's a lot of suits. Well, yeah. Professional businessmen tend to wear suits. And women. We have the damage estimates for Sector 7. Considering those factories we already set up and all the investments, the damage is estimated at approximately 10 billion gil. Holy crap, dude. That's more than you can ever make in this game. The estimated cost to rebuild Sector 7 is... We're not rebuilding. Oh, great. That's cool. Don't rebuild, what you just... I mean, what's the point of rebuilding? All the citizens that live there are pretty much dead. All the houses are gone. There's no point in rebuilding. What? We're leaving Sector 7 as it is. And restarting the Neo Midgar plan. Whoa, that sounds pretty edgy, bro. Then the Ancients? The Promised Land will soon be ours. I want you to raise the Mako rates 15% in every area. Yeah, great. Tax rate hike. That'll fix your government. Yep, smart. Because, you know, it's definitely worked for all those governments in the past that just raise taxes. Like Britain, when it used to control North America. Yeah, it really worked out for them, didn't it? Ugh. Rate hike. Tra-la-la. And please include our space program in the budget. I really hate when the governments think like, oh, you know, raising the tax rates will fix it. Raising the tax rates will fix it. Like, that's just corporatism bullshit. Like, no, it doesn't fix anything. It actually just makes people less loyal to you. Reeve Scarlet will divide the extra income from the rate increase. Oh, man. Sir, if you raise the rates, the people will lose confidence. Exactly. This guy knows what he's talking about. It'll be alright. The ignorant citizens won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra Incorporated even more. You're being idiotic. No, they won't. Sure, there'll be some people that are like, oh, you know, it's Shinra. They know what's best for us, but majority of people won't support you. In the real world. I mean, this is a video game, so of course they will, but in the real world, that's not how it works. Revolutionary War is perfect evidence of this. Ha ha ha. After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche. No, you didn't. You killed millions of people, and in the real world, many people would realize that and be like, well, you destroyed half the city and killed millions of people just to destroy a few terrorists. Like, don't be stupid, please. That dirty bitch. Yeah, whoever wrote this segment of the game was a dirty bitch. Did not know what the fuck they were talking about. Hojo, how's the girl? As a specimen, she is inferior to her mother. I'm still in the process of comparing her to her mother, Ifalna, but for now the difference is 18%. How long will the research take? Probably 120 years. It's probably impossible to finish her in a lifetime. Or in the lifetime of the specimen too, for that matter. That's why we're thinking of breeding her. Then we could create one that could withstand our research for a long time. Wait, what's the point of doing it then, if you won't even get to see what happens in your lifetime? I mean, sure, it's like, oh, well, in the future it'll happen, but you'll never see it. You'll put in all this work and then you'll never get to see the results of it. Personally, I don't get the point in that. What about the Promised Land? Won't it hinder our plans? That's what I need a plan. The mother is strong and yet has her weaknesses. That concludes our meeting. Basically just a bunch of idiocy. But the thing is, of course the citizens will continue to have confidence in them because this is a video game. They can write it however they want, but in the real world it doesn't work that way. Which is why this section of the game has always irritated me. I mean, well, when I was younger I didn't know what the hell they were talking about, but now it just irritates me because I understand politics more and I understand how economics works. And I'm sorry, this just has never worked in the past and it won't work now. Something stinks. Yeah, maybe it's your fucking political agenda. Jesus Christ, they're stupid. They were talking about Earth, right? I don't know. Probably. Let's follow them. Same thing with fucking, what do you call it? Communism. People follow that shit just because it sounds nice, but when you actually get down to it, it doesn't fucking work, okay? Like, in my opinion, just capitalism is the best form of government. That's just my opinion. Sure, it ain't perfect, but it's just the best in my... Let's just get off politics. I think that's best. I'm not afraid of telling you guys my political ideology. I'm a capitalist through and through. But I'm not like a... See, a lot of people mix up capitalism and corporatism. That's all I'm gonna say. There are differences. Don't get them mixed up. And a lot of people get it mixed up, and it's actually pretty common for people to get it mixed up. So be sure to research the real differences between capitalism and corporatism. That's all I'm gonna say. Hojo, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, he just leaves the door open. Doesn't even close the door behind him. Because, I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed by now that when the door is blue, it means it's open. Yep, leaving the door open again, Hojo. You're a responsible person, aren't you? Definitely not irresponsible at all, Hojo. I remember him. That Hojo guy, he's in charge of the Shinra's science department. Cloud, don't you know him? This is the first time I've actually ever seen him. So, that's what he looks like. Alright. And another interesting thing about him, he doesn't know how to close doors behind him. Oh, there he is. The legend. Let me, kill myself real quick. No. What? I don't even know why I said that. Ah, oh, dude, be careful. He'll see your spike. See that? How does he not see his spike? A giant spike poking out from the top of the box. Is this today's specimen? Yes, we're starting right away. Raise it to the upper level. Okay. My precious specimen. What is it? I can't see it clearly. I just see an orange mesh. You're telling me you don't see Cloud right now. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's like a dog. It's a puppy. Precious specimen? Is it going to be used for a biological experiment? Genova. Ooh, the music's all menacing. Oh my god! It ain't got no head! No head! Man, Cloud, it wasn't that scary looking. Calm down. He's like, oh. Genova, Sephiroth, so they brought it here. Cloud, be strong. Did you see it? See what? It's moving. Still alive? He's taking a peek. Where is its fucking head? This whole thing's stupid. Let's keep going. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna end the episode here. Wow, useless material. I'm gonna do some grinding here because I want to get carbon bangles for everybody, and I'd like to get a certain item. Oh yeah, let me tell you how to get it real quick. So what you want to basically do is just run around this area until you run into a guy named Soldier B, and you should have the steel materia by now. If you don't, then well, maybe go back through the game. But if you don't want to, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But you can steal a really good. It's kind of a rare encounter, but if you do, you can steal a really good weapon for Cloud called, I think it's called Force Stealer or something like that. But it's a good weapon for Cloud. I think it's the only thing you can steal from them. But yeah, you want to try stealing that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.